Hello everyone. My name is Geraldine and this is my son Marcus. And today my story is about my experience when I gave birth to him 2 months ago on October 16 at the Swedish hospital in Chicago. It was a first time for me. I'm a first time mom and there's a lot of stuff that I didn't know um, how to react to them. I didn't know what it feels like. It was the first time for me, and it was a good and a bad experience to begin with. On October 16 at 2 a.m., my water broke at 2 a.m. and I had to go. I had to call my husband because he works overnight and he was at work that day, and my mom was at home with me. And I called him. He came in and took me to the hospital at 2 a.m. When we get there, they told me I was only 1 centimeter big, so I had to wait longer to be able to push the baby. And when I got there, I immediately asked for the epidural, of course, and they told me I could wait more. So after 4 hours, I asked for it again because I was in pain, and they told me the doctor was not available because he was going for surgery, and they told me I had to wait 2 more hours. I was like, nope, that's not gonna happen. Do you have anything else? And they did tell me they had something else that I could take that would put me in sleep, and then I would not feel the pain. But after like 30 minutes, they came back. They told me, oh, the doctor is available now. He's gonna come and give it to you. So I finally got the epidural after 4 hours, and it was great. And after the 18 hours of labor, finally at 9 p.m., the doctor came and she told me that I was ready to push because I was finally 10 centimeter big now. And I started pushing, and in the middle of pushing, they told me to stop. And I was like, what was going on? And they told me the head is out, but he cannot came out. And my mom was on my top right side. My husband was on the bottom right side. And all of a sudden, there was only the doctor and the nurse, and a nurse in the room. And all of a sudden, there were more people. I don't know where they came from, but what was my experience was when I was um pushing, they told me to stop, and there was this nurse. She came on top of the bed and literally pushed on my belly. She was like, boom. For me, it felt like she just jumped, but she didn't jump obviously, but she pushed really hard on my belly, and the baby came out. And I didn't have the time to think about the pain or what it was gonna feel like when she pushed because it was so fast. And finally the baby came out, and they put him on my belly, which the doctor asked earlier if he could put him on my belly. When he came out, I did say yes, but when he finally came out, they put him on my belly. Not even a second later, they took him back because unfortunately he wasn't breathing, he wasn't crying. And that's when my world started changing. I started having some thought going through my mind while I was on the bed. I didn't even think about myself anymore because I was looking straight at where they took him, which was the bassinet, and they started reanimate him to see if he could breathe or cry. It was hard for me and my husband because we we didn't know what was going on. We didn't know what to expect, because for us it was In our head, it was go to the hospital and get the baby out and then go home. But when that happened, I guess both of us, our soul left our body immediately, because we didn't hear the cry. He was he was not breathing. And after a few minutes, that's when I heard the first cry. That's when I felt relieved, I would say. Thank God. And afterward, that's when the doctor explained to me that I experienced the shoulder dystocia. That's what they call it. That's when the baby is stuck in the pelvic area and cannot come out. So, and she explained to me that the baby could have died. It was a very scary moment and dangerous moment for me and my baby. But thanks to them, the doctor and the nurse and God first, who were able to maneuver things around and get me where I am today with my baby. And that honestly put us, which is me and my husband, in another pedestal in our relationship, to really think about anything when we're going through some stuff, thinking about the bad and the good that could have happened, and that really bring us closer together. And also, sometimes we have to think that anything can happen at any moment. We will never be ready for it, but when you trust in God and believe in God that He will take care of you, whatever happen, and He will do it. Sometimes the tunnel is dark. Sometimes it lasts minutes, it lasts second, it lasts days, it lasts hours or month. But ours, it was a few seconds, and it could have turned left for us. But God did what He do best, which is protect them and me. And today, I have a beautiful son that He gave me that I'm gonna have to take care of for the rest of my life. And just believe, and He will take care of you. And thank you for listening to my story.